All right, so if you don't have your guitar with you, grab your guitar. We're going to learn some chords here. We're going to start with the G chord. Most of you that have taken courses with me already know that two-finger G chord that I taught in finger picking for beginners. We're going to start with one finger. I'm going to show you a little bit of refresh with the picking pattern. And then I'm going to show you the standard G chord, some different fingerings with that, and then I'm going to show you another G chord that's very popular too, and there's a cool trick with that with changing chords, all right? So let's get started. Hope you have your guitar with you, and here we go. All right, so just a couple of quick refreshers. I keep pointing out that it's really important to take those beginner courses. I keep saying that over and over again, because we're going to kind of, I might be leaving a bunch of you in the dust here if you didn't take the beginner courses, and those are located on page 6 of this study guide. You definitely want to go ahead and take those courses first before you start delving into this, because I'm going to be assuming that you know how to read tablature. I'll go over it a little bit here, how to read the flow chart, and how to read a chord diagram. That's really important. You don't have to learn how to read notes. I don't even know how to read notes, but you do know know how to read tablature. Now on page 10 we have a chord diagram. It says G1 fin. Okay, that means one finger. And those chord diagrams, just for FYI, for your information, are looking at the guitar from this perspective. So obviously that dot there that's on the 6th string, okay, right here, that dot is where you press down, okay, and you should know that already. That's pretty self-explanatory. But the 3 underneath it, because I've had some question with this, it's not the 3rd fret, it's the 3rd finger, okay? So those are the fingers that we use right underneath there. Those numbers indicate the fingers. And above the nut right here, those X's and O's, that's not tic-tac-toe. The X means we don't pluck that string. And the O's are open, so we're going to be playing those open notes. And the X's mean that we don't play those notes. That's all that means. And reading from left to right on the tablature, okay, that's in the chart right there. I have 2 measures of what we're going to be playing here, be practicing, is the tablature reads from left to right, and the number 3 in this case means the fret that we play. Okay, that's the first thing that you see, reading left to right, and that's on the 6th string. So this is the first note we play, all right, and so it's 3 frets up on the 6th string, and then open for the 4th string, okay, reading left to right, then open 3rd string, then 3 frets up. You could just leave your finger there. There's no reason to move it at all for this whole exercise here. 3 frets up on the 6th string, and then open on the 2nd string, and then open on the 4th string. Now, I want you to turn to we're going to skip over page 11 real quick, and on page 12 here, I say meet your new best friend, the metronome. If you don't have a metronome, you can go into the store and buy one. Okay, this is a gift from my wife. I love this little metronome. I take it everywhere. If you have a smartphone, there's free apps, free metronome apps that you can download to your smartphone. I have a free online metronome that will sound off in your computer speakers. That I have a link there just above that old-time metronome. I still have one of those, and it will work on your computer. Okay, so you're going to want to have a metronome to play along with this. Okay, so we're going to turn back to page 11, and I'm hoping that you know how to read the flow chart. Okay, so you could see the and of 1 on the counting is we're not hitting a note there. We're not playing we're not plucking anything, and the and of 4 we're not plucking anything. So hopefully this is going to make sense here. I'm putting the metronome to 60 beats per minute. And we're counting this off in 1/8 notes. So looking at the metronome, there's 8 beats in the measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're counting it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And the and of 1 is a rest, and the and of 4 is a rest. Down below there, strings we pluck, we're plucking the 6th string, 4th, 3rd, 6th, 2nd, 4th. And we're leaving the and of 1 blank and the and of 4 blank. And above is the fingers that we use. We're using thumb, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, okay? So I is index, M is middle. So thumb, index, middle finger. Okay, so let me play what we're doing here on page 10. This is page 10. I'm going to play it for you, 60 beats per minute. And I'm going to count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So we have two measures down there on page 10 of the sheet music. And what I want you to do is play this along with me, okay? So one of the confusing things about the tablature is you don't see how the timing goes with the tablature. So that's what I have the flow chart for, all right? So hopefully you're up to speed with that. Let's work on just playing at 60 beats per minute. I'll turn this. We'll play this about 5 times in a row together, okay? Just this one finger G chord. So I'll give it a count of 4 count, 4 beats, and then we'll start playing this, and we'll play it about 5 times through twice. Okay? 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 4 and strings 6, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 6, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, rest, 6, rest, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, rest, 6, rest, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, rest. Back to counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So of course what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your metronome and practice that at 60, and then slowly every day just build up some speed. Just put it up a little faster and a little faster each day. Start out slow every day and then just see how far you can go, building up some finger picking speed. Okay? So in the next lesson we're going to go with the 2 fingers, and if you know this chord, we're going to have a variation of the picking pattern, okay, that you don't know yet, and we're going to have an exercise with that. So I'll see you in the next video.